Now you might hear us meteorologists say something like the best forecast happens when the event is taking place. Now that is true, especially in an event like this. You're going, whoa, this new guy, he's already going for a cop-out? Not exactly. When it comes to snowfall, and especially snowfall down in lower elevations early on in the season, you have to see it start. It might start out as rain or get a slow start as a wintry mix or a slush, but when you see snow start right away, you know the forecast is verifying. You know that those snowfall totals we've been talking about for days are going to take place. So when you see a winter storm warning, the area is shaded in pink here. That's where we're talking 3 to 6 inches of a wet, heavy snow. Very similar to the snow that's falling, just a lot more of it. When you get down into these purple areas, you find yourself in the winter weather advisory. That's where you're not seeing quite as much snow. The snow, a little bit lighter in nature, maybe mixing in with a little more water. And the big reason here are those temperatures, especially as you get lower in elevation. So here in Spokane, comfortably at 29 degrees at the airport, but that's up at 2,300 feet. You get down into downtown, you're around 1,800 feet. That difference can be the difference between snow and rain. So now that we're seeing the snow unfold, we know that it's going to keep coming. Moses Lake, 40 degrees. As you make your way up into North Idaho, temps sitting comfortably right around freezing. So that's going to stay as snow. In fact, when we take a look at the satellite and radar, the good old radar, it tells us a lot. See what's going on down near Moses Lake? A little bit of rain already mixing in on the warm side of this storm. So know that that rain snow line is going to set up just off to our south and just out to our west. And that keeps us in the snow throughout the day today into the evening commute. And then it'll eventually taper off as we head into the overnight hours. Then that opens the door for some very cold air working its way in. When it comes to snowfall, widespread 3 to 6 inches in those winter storm warning areas. For us, it's about 2 to 4 here in town. A little bit less as you make your way down into some of those lower elevation areas. You head over to Coeur d'Alene, you're closer to 6 in many areas. Down toward Pullman, 1 to 3, you cross the border, you get into Moscow, Idaho. Ooh, you're getting quite a bit more there, and especially on some of those mountain passes, so do be ready for snow if you're making your way out. What does this mean though? It means quite a bit. When we're talking that first snowfall, it really comes down to travel. Remember how to drive in snow. Take it slow as you head out the door. And when it comes to those leaves that are still on the trees, well, unfortunately, they just hold a lot more snow, and that extra weight weighs them down, and you get those down branches, down trees, and knocked out power. So be diligent, listen for cracking. If you hear it, get out of the way. It's one of those things that you can just, a little bit extra will help out. Wind picks up out of the north on Saturday, ushers in some Arctic air. This is our first big Arctic blast of the season. Drops temperatures down into the teens, both Sunday morning and Monday morning, both potential record lows. And then it's a slow warm up, but it's slow. By mid and end of next week, we're back up to where we should be. So bundle up today and for the next few.